Hey guys, welcome back to a super sensual episode of Guapish. I'm your host, Tanner, and as usual I'm joined by Nico.
Hey there, what's up guys? You're looking a little submissive and possibly breedable today, guys.
Quite possibly breedable.
Yeah.
I might say the submissive 100% breedable, probably at 80 right now. And I'm also joined by Jackson.
Am I in the right place?
I don't know. You
Maybe.
walked in here.
Oh shit, you're right. My bad.
Nico and I are
just chill.
naked, so does that feel like the right place?
Yeah, let me get naked too.
Well, boys, here we are, the much hyped sex episode.
Yeah, it's finally arrived.
It's finally arrived.
It's time for all the little audience members to finally learn about the birds and the bees.
The birds, yeah. That's what this really is. This is sex education for all you fucking 13-year-olds that listen to us.
Yeah, for God knows what reason.
Alright. Real quick, let's establish our expertise. Can I get a body count from everyone?
1.
I'm at about 108, I'd say.
Yeah, sounds about right. We're gonna do a nice broad stroke here.
We find a very, very nice middle ground here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll average
could
around
find,
50 or so.
Yeah, if we could find someone around 50 or something. What's unfortunate is this is going to be heavily male perspective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. As it should be.
Yeah, I was talking with my coworker the other day, and I said the only reason why women are so rude in society is that they don't actually fear violence. They say they fear violence being perpetuated against them, but they don't act like it. So I propose we start attacking women randomly,
I see.
and then they won't be acting like such assholes to like wait staff and shit.
Do you guys think that all service employees should be allowed to have one day a month where they're allowed to say anything they want to customers without repercussion?
One day a month. I said they should just be allowed to say whatever they want all the time.
I would
There
say
you
that
go.
too, but I don't think people would like going to stores if people had to constantly talk shit to them. Or maybe you make the populace not dog shit, who knows?
That sounds pretty good. I like that. I mean, Jackson, you're in a restaurant. Am I wrong in saying that probably the rudest people you've encountered were women?
Most of the time, yes. Or, now that I'm a bartender, a lot of, like, older men are really fucking annoying.
Yeah, I
think,
was gonna say like old people and women because like they know you're not gonna attack them.
Yeah, I make, like,
That's the only reason why.
I take, like, 2 seconds water to make a martini for a dude, and he's like, are you new to this? I'm like, fuck you!
Crazy. Like Nico's so polite in public because he fears violence.
Well, I'd
He
say
knows
that
he can't do anything for himself. You know,
I'd say that I'm
completely at the
polite.
whims of others.
I'm
Yeah.
polite in public because I've worked in the service industry, and so I know that, like, you know, these people are already having a shitty day. I don't want to, like, add to that at all. I just want to be nice to them.
Do you think that all assholes are having a shitty day? Boy, do I
Yeah,
have
exactly.
some insight for you.
Yep.
That is definitely a good perspective of, like, keeping your calm, though, I would say.
And I'm rude to people in public because I'm big and strong and don't fear them attacking me.
Also, Jackson, I think you kind of misunderstood what I was saying there.
Oh,
I was
absolutely
referring to, I'm nice to, like, people working in the service industry because I have worked there. People who are being assholes to me, I'm not nice to.
Anyways, where do we even want to start?
Where do we
I
even
don't-
begin this big adventure?
Where do we even
Tanner,
begin?
why do you hate women?
Why do I hate women? Because they don't reciprocate any of my feelings for that. I don't hate women most of the time.
Most
Kind of. I go on a lot of rants about women, don't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. I definitely think it does paint you in a specific light here.
It sure does. I don't know. I think it's just I've had a lot of personally negative experiences with women, and that's really colored my perception of the group as a whole.
Gotcha. Okay.
Shocking revelation. Man has lots of interactions with women, figures out that he doesn't like them that
Nothing
much.
I've ever said about women has been false.
I see.
All
I'll
right,
go
that's
to
fair.
court over that claim. I don't like OnlyFans girls. It
Right?
doesn't make any sense. Why are you're fine? You're like, I don't like them because they don't put out. Like, they live their lives in this hypersexualized way, but I bet most of them are virgins still. It doesn't make any sense. Why does it feel like we're in this, like, hypersexualized generation, and yet no one's having sex?
It's just not the cool thing to do anymore, man. Everyone's concerned about pregnancy. If they get pregnant, then they'll lose their career and they won't be able to further themselves at all. And they're
None
gonna
of
have
that's
to,
true, and pregnancy is easy to avoid.
That's very true, Tanner. Unfortunately, not everyone sees it that way.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we got an adequate sexual education?
I mean,
yeah.
I'd say so. That's one thing I don't really understand about people who are really rallying for better sex education. It's sure, even if your school is only teaching you abstinence or some shit, it's not really rocket science, and anything you're wondering about you can easily look up. So
I learned about sex
you really
education
have no excuse
4
to be
times during my education. It's not fucking complicated.
Yeah, precisely, Jackson.
I give those people the benefit of the doubt and assume Oregon probably has a more in-depth sexual education than other schools, but also I can't think of what we got taught that wouldn't be taught at every other school.
I don't know.
Right?
They'd have to really fuck up to not be alright, so if you put your dick in somebody without a condom on, you're probably gonna get them pregnant. It's not that complicated.
I don't, literally,
Wrap it before you tap it.
What is there to know beyond use a condom?
Use the pill.
Yeah.
Get an IUD up there.
Get that little thing they put in your arm or whatever.
Yeah, precisely. It's just that simple, guys.
It's just that simple.
It's just that easy, honestly.
My community college biology teacher gave some great advice to the class. She said, if you're not mature enough to walk into a store and buy condoms, you're not mature enough to be having sex.
Yeah.
Because, apparently that's an excuse some people use, or oh, it's kind of embarrassing buying condoms from, a store person.
What?
Huh?
Well, and that's one of the other things I don't get. People say, well, condoms are, expensive or whatever, and it's no, they're not.
They're so cheap.
If you can't afford to buy a condom, then you probably shouldn't be having sex, because you definitely can't afford a baby at that point.
Dude, they only want those premium condoms,
Yeah, they don't want the ones you get for free from the bathroom that are pre-poked.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get some of them nice ribbed ones that are just lined with gold or whatever.
If you're in any moderate-sized city, there's usually a program that just gives you free condoms if you sign up for it.
Or if you're in a college too, at least my college, they literally just handed out free condoms to everybody.
Even fucking community colleges will just have them in little baskets you can grab.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you can find cheap condoms though, because I don't know. I guess it's relative, but to me, $6 for 3 condoms seems expensive.
What?
But
where are you paying that much?
That's how much Trojans cost, dude.
Oh,
they come in 3-packs. They're $6.
I've only bought condoms once, and I know for a fact they were not that expensive.
I have never purchased condoms, but that seems expensive.
Yeah, I think that Tanner's paying exuberant prices, honestly.
Maybe,
Tanner, I think you're getting ripped off.
That's how much they cost at the Circle K I work at.
I was gonna say, Texas got you fucked up, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, you're shopping at a convenience store, Tanner. That's why.
There you go. I don't know.
If you go to Walmart or some shit.
I buy 32 packs from CVS.
Ah, there you go.
And there's some advice. Buy condoms in bulks. In bulk, guys. You might say, oh, I'm not gonna go through all those, but condoms last, I think, 2 years.
Do you think I'm gonna fuck somebody?
Also, have a positive mindset about this. You might not go through all of them, or you might go through them in a month or so.
Yeah,
you gotta try speedrunning it. Now that you're in the sunk cost fallacy, you have to use them.
Yeah.
Or else
I
you
don't know if I
money.
did it in a month, but let me think. I went through 3 32 packs in 1 year.
Nice. Yeah, you're an inspiration to us all, Tanner.
I know.
I don't think that they're that expensive at all.
Let
honestly.
me see. At Walmart, what the fuck? So Google implemented their own dark mode, and what it actually does is fuck everything up.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Let's see. So, yeah, at a CVS pharmacy, which I think is a fairly normal place to get condoms, in a 12-pack of Trojan condoms, it's $18 here.
Yeah, that sounds a little too pricey, honestly. I don't think they should be costing that much, my guy.
That's technically $1.50 each, which when you phrase it that way sounds more reasonable.
Yeah, it's fair.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. A 36-pack. This is what I usually get. This is $31.
Yeah, it's the Tanner special right there.
86 cents each.
Yeah. Yeah, that don't sound too bad. That ain't too bad.
I will say that's for the Trojan ultra thin ones, and I think I need some beefier condoms.
Don't you want them to be thinner so it's like more
That's just
content?
what they cost out here. How about you look it up? Do they have different prices since you're Oregon based?
Yeah, hang on, let's see here.
Let's do the math, boys. Do the math.
You only bought
I
condoms
will.
once? Were you just doing it raw every time, Nico?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. when the lady is all nice and on the pill and shit, then like, you know, it ain't no problem.
Yeah.
My shtick is I
even
don't
matter.
know if I trust somebody to be on the pill.
That's a good point.
Or actually be on it.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, when you're engaged in like hookup culture or whatever, then it's definitely the smart decision. But like when you're in like a long-term relationship with somebody, there's a little more trust there.
I would imagine, but also bitches be crazy.
Bitches
All
be
it
crazy.
takes is
But
her saying
Nico's
she wants
girlfriend
kids,
was like
you not.
virulently anti-children, so
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So I didn't have
she
too
would like
much
run
to
them
worry
over
about
in the
there.
streets.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, 36 pack of condoms here cost $10.12.
What the fuck? What?
They're currently on sale apparently. Normally they cost $15.
Yeah, you start buying them here and shipping them down to Tanner.
fucking Texas conservatives. This is their fault, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Damn it! It can't be sales tax because sales tax is what like 7% or whatever.
Yeah,
7%
So it's
sales
not
tax
beefing
is
it up
great.
that much. Ridiculous.
I agree. Mhm.
The state of Texas is cock blocking me. Anyway, yes, Nico.
Boys. Our audience came here for something in particular, and I'm just gonna say, I think they're only at like half mast at the moment. Tanner,
Okay.
when are we gonna get to the sex talk?
I mean, this has been sex adjacent talk.
Yeah. We're in parallel to the main conversation right now.
We've been dancing around the main topic, Tanner. When are you gonna talk about sex?
I mean, what do you want to know about that?
What is there to talk
I
about?
can literally teach you guys everything there is to know.
Tanner, you
where'd I
prepared
put
like
it?
so many questions before. You were getting ready to ask me a bunch of things about like threesomes and shit, and yet you just never did, Tanner.
That's right.
You never did.
Well, listen, I forgot all of that, okay? That was literally 2 weeks ago.
How was he supposed to remember? And yet I did. Who could have thought?
Mm-hmm. Literally, you got that big empty head of yours. You got nothing better to do than fill it up with my thoughts.
I mean, I just wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
Big
way of doing things.
big
It works.
empty
What can I
paper.
say?
Well, if you've got the fucking list, why don't you tell me what we're talking about next?
Tanner, what's the deal with threesomes, my guy?
Threesomes are pretty cool.
Nice.
Actually, I've done...
Have you? Oh, yeah,
many?
that's right. You have done threesomes. I totally forgot
Yeah,
about
I've probably only done 5 or less. I've only done 5 or less, and I've done 2 guys, 1 girl, and 3 guys. I have not done the legendary 1 guy, 2 girls yet.
that. Yeah, of course. The
That's something
absolute...
to check off my fucking list, though.
Yeah.
That's on the bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
So,
The
Jackson,
bucket list, if you will.
What's up?
Jackson, would you ever engage in a threesome?
It does not sound very appealing to me.
Yeah.
So probably not.
Yeah,
But
the idea of it...
it's hard to say what I'd do if the opportunity arose to itself, though. You know.
That's like the idea of it does sound very cool, but like, I don't know. I think I'd maybe be willing to try it once, but I'm not like particularly super interested in giving it a shot myself. So yeah, I was proposed a threesome back in high school.
By who?
It was by a French exchange student who I was friends with. Yeah, her and this other.
Wait, the girl one?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know. I think I know what you're talking
And
about
you said
too.
no?
I mean, yeah.
Are you on fucking crack?
It sounds a little
Dude.
weird to like lose your virginity in a threesome.
Right, but
you
I
know?
remember that girl and she was hot as fuck.
What can I say, Tanner? I'm sorry.
Who was the third?
I let you down.
How did you never tell us this? At least to brag about it. A French exchange student offers you a 3. Who was the other girl?
Just like one of her friends.
You denied
This is she was on the fucking cheer squad, wasn't she?
I
You were
think
probably
so.
gonna have a threesome with 2 cheerleaders, and you're telling us you said no.
I'm sorry, Tanner.
If we
I can
were still in
feel-
the same state, I would punch you.
Yeah, I can feel you fuming right now.
This is just patently unacceptable.
I'm sorry, dude. What can I say? It feels weird to like lose your virginity in a threesome to two people you like barely know.
Premarital sex is a sin. Have fun rotting in hell,
Tanner.
Fair enough. You'd probably come instantly.
Precisely.
If that happened today, would you say yes?
If that happened today, I don't know, maybe.
I am legitimately mad. That girl was so fucking hot. I had like a photography class with her or something. I sat next to her.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice.
You're an absurd person, you know that.
We're all at
I'm
different
sorry,
standards.
Tanner. But yeah, threesomes are pretty cool, guys. Am I right?
I'm sure they're swell.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, most of my threesomes I've been with not very attractive people. Only 2 of them I was like, yeah, that was cool. One of them, so there's this older married couple in Mac, and the dude was bi and a bottom, and he was married to a woman. And so I would just, like, sometimes on Saturdays when, because every Saturday I would go down to visit my mom and we would do Guapish and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, Saturday nights I would just sneak out of the house and go fuck them. They were fucking hot, too, dude. The wife was, like, a CrossFit trainer. And she had
Gotcha.
abs.
You'd come down to visit your old mom, hang out with the boys, and then in the dead of night, you'd like go out and just fuck a married couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That sounds like a pretty good Saturday. Am I right?
Yeah.
I've probably fucked married women, but I don't ask about that shit.
Yeah, that's their problem, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like you'd be open to a male-female-female threesome. Would you be open to a male-male-female?
Absolutely not. No. Yeah, no. If I'm on the fence about like a 2-girl threesome, Tanner, I'm not gonna be engaging in that one. Yeah. What about you,
What
Jackson?
year of wait, wasn't this like sophomore year or something?
No, senior year.
Oh, okay. You remember Thomas, the Czech exchange student?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was cool.
Right? He was pretty neat.
You're saying you wouldn't have a threesome with him and the French chick?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say so. I don't think that would
Ridiculous.
engage in a threesome in which another man was involved at all, Tanner. I'm sorry.
What if you were blindfolded and you didn't know he was inserting it?
I mean, that sounds
gonna
like an
be
entirely
honest,
different
Nico.
situation. That doesn't sound very consensual to me.
I'm gonna be honest, Nico. You're so opposed to any even mildly sexual contact with men that it makes me think you are gay.
No, of course not. Tanner,
It's on that level of being opposed to it.
Tanner, have you not seen how I speak to like Dylan whenever he's around? I'm constantly telling him, Dylan, I think you're a beautiful man. Just last night, I walked into his room. I just opened up the door while he was playing Minecraft with his siblings. And I was like, Dylan, help, I think I might be homosexual. And he just said, okay. I'm constantly doing these things, my guy.
That's joking around with a friend, you know?
Nah.
Yeah.
Like,
what
you're
was-
not even willing to look at Dylan's penis.
When was the last time you hit on a random bystander, dude? That's the real test. If you can hit on a random dude on the street, then you definitely know you're not gay.
There we go.
That's
Yeah, I mean,
fair
what
enough.
can I say? I'd say that, Tanner, I can definitely appreciate the male form, but it doesn't, like,
I'm just
sexually
saying,
arouse me in any
suspicious,
way.
right? It's like
I
all
don't-
those Republican congressmen that are like hardcore anti-gay and then they're sucking each other off in the bathrooms.
I don't think it is.
It's just like that.
I don't know about that, my guy. I don't know about that.
I'm actually with Tanner here on this one. I've heard a lot of
What?
stories like that of people where they're like, they're super against, or not like even like against gay people or whatever, but like they're just like really vehemently opposed to people saying that they might be gay, and they're like deny it at every single fucking opportunity, and then it comes out that they're just coping with the fact that they're gay and they don't want to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, hang on. At no point did I ever say that I'm not gay. I just said I don't want to fuck a man.
That's the same
Same
thing.
difference.
Come on, don't twist my words here, Jackson.
Remember when Alex Jones got caught with trans porn on his phone?
Yeah, that was a grand old time.
Fucking hilarious.
We
That
all
being
knew it
said,
was
I
there.
watched trans porn, so...
Yeah,
Would
do
you ever
fetishize
have
it, Tanner?
sex with a transgender person?
No, I wouldn't say so.
No.
Bigot?
Because here's the thing about me, Tanner. As I stated previously, I'm not a big fan of like hookup culture. So the only situation that I'd really want to engage in sex with somebody is if I'm in a relationship with them. And I don't really want to be in a relationship with a trans person because they can't have
Even
a baby,
worse.
Tanner. Someone needs to be able to harbor my children, all right?
Hey, if you had a relationship with a trans man, then you could get him pregnant.
I guess that's fair. I hadn't really considered that.
What if don't they most of them fucking like neutralize themselves?
Yeah, don't they like tear the uterus out or some shit?
I mean, they
Can you just
that.
pop it right back in? I mean, I'm talking about the people that are like.
I think a lot
like
of them just
surgery.
take tea and then. I think maybe, I don't know.
Is it that
I'm
easy?
not an expert
you just,
on this, to be
you
honest.
just take fucking pills and then bam, you're a chick or
Yeah.
a dude after a while.
I mean,
I
according
know
to
they
like,
can get pregnant. I don't know if they can carry. I think at a certain point after they take enough testosterone long enough, it just like miscarries every time or something.
Gotcha. Well, then that would just be sad, Tanner. I don't want that.
Or maybe that's not true at all. Because like, we've seen stories of trans men having children. We've
Yeah.
seen it in the news.
Yeah, of course.
All the
We've
time.
all seen it on TV.
What if it was a trans man who adopted the femboy aesthetic? This is a real person that exists. I've met them. It's very confusing.
I'm confused already.
I
So
don't know.
it's a chick that turned into a dude that dresses like a girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see. What?
Jackson, you answer first.
I refuse. This is
Don't
not
do
in my
me dirty like that,
expertise.
my guy. I mean, yeah, let's see here. That's
I
a
will
real
say, in
moral
my experience,
quandary
trans
there.
men are extremely submissive and breedable.
I mean, we've already been over the dubiousness of the breedability. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd have to see when that sort of situation comes to fruition. You know, like at the moment, like I don't know, maybe. I guess that's the best.
Is
best
your
answer I can give you.
are you homophobic enough to say no because you view them as a man? Or are you transphobic enough to say yes because you view them as a woman?
I guess that I would want to respect their gender identity, Tanner. So I would view them as a man, and so I wouldn't want to engage in sexual relations with them.
Now let me omoe wa mo shinderu you
Okay.
and say, so you're not going to respect the gender identity of trans women and fuck hot trans women?
Well, no, because I already went over this. They're not breedable, so I wouldn't do it.
Sure you can. You just
No.
gotta do it in the butt.
What? Tanner, what did I say before?
The
You can't
phrase
breed in the
breedable
butt, my guy.
truly has nothing to do with
Breeding?
pregnancy. It just has to do with coming.
But Tanner, that's not what I want. That's not what I'm looking for when I have
Like the
sex, my
entire
guy.
phrase submissive and breedable was started by the fucking femboy community. So
Exactly.
what are you even talking about?
I don't know, Tanner. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know where this conversation has gone.
Have you never seen a trans woman that you're like, damn, she's pretty cute?
No.
Really?
Not that I comes to mind at the moment. No, I don't really pay too much attention
Honestly,
to the
odds
trans
are
community.
you probably
typically.
wouldn't even know.
Yeah, well, actually, there's like a single trans person that I know that caught me really off guard at my last job because they're incredibly convincing. But they had a pretty fat Adam's apple, which is what gave it away, just from looking at them. And then I had them; they're sitting at a table that I was managing at the time, and I like go to take their order, and they've got a deep ass voice, and I was like, "Holy shit!" That really just confirmed it.
How old were they?
They looked about my age, so around probably like early 20s.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay. I've obviously met far more trans people than either of you.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
That was the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you were gonna make a point. No, he's just bragging about it. Fuck. I'll work on it next time, I swear.
All right, now, boys. I would like to pivot the conversation a little bit here, because after our amazing, award-winning porn episode, I did think about it a little more afterwards, and I realized that there were some cheeky little things I had forgotten to mention. Yeah. First off, though, I am kind of curious. Have either of you been like caught having sex or like masturbating at all?
Not that I can think of. No.
Having sex, let me think. I don't think I have, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, it's a trope that we see a lot in like television and movies and shit. But like, I don't know anyone who's actually ever been caught.
I feel like most people are smart enough to do it in their own privacy, where they know they're not going to get caught.
I've technically been caught masturbating, kind of.
Oh, have you?
My mom's walked in me watching porn and jerking off before.
What?
But she didn't put together that's what I was doing. She just thought it was like on the computer too late at night.
Gotcha. So it's just like walked into the room and was like, hey, maybe you should be getting to bed or something like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, the only times this happened was at our old apartment, the one our channel started in.
Oh, gotcha.
You know,
you like lived in the living room.
We had the computer in the corner of the room there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'd walk in from the hallway, but not like come all the way into the room. And, you know, the lights would be off and it'd be nighttime. So she just sees me at the desk with the computer on. She's like, yeah, I go to bed.
Gotcha.
But I was masturbating at the time.
Okay. Would that like kill it for you, or would you like decide to go for completion anyway?
I'm really trying to remember. I feel like that probably killed it for me.
Okay,
That'd weird
as it should, honestly. As it should.
Maybe I would grab my phone and go into the bathroom and finish, but yeah, I don't think I'd be finishing at the computer after that.
Gotcha.
Too risky.
Okay. Yeah. I've been nearly caught one time, because like I didn't hear my brother come home or whatever, and I was just like going at it like in the like not living room, but like the sort of like game room area. Yeah. So yeah, that was a close one, but
how close? Like, did he open the door and shit? Like,
no, because the door is actually already open. But he just ended up going to the bathroom instead. Thank God. So
that's a real bullet dodge, right there.
Yeah, I was a real lucky boy that day.
I think
like getting caught by your brother, not too huge a deal.
No, not really.
Because you know he's doing that too.
I mean, this was around the time I like started doing that kind of stuff, though. So he was still like, he was definitely still in elementary school.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
If it was like when you were both in high school, then it's like whatever.
No. Like by the time I got to like high school or whatever, I was solely doing that kind of stuff in the bathroom. Yeah, where I knew I had all the privacy I needed. But yeah, one thing that I recalled was that I didn't like start masturbating shit by like watching porn or anything like that. I had to just use my imagination initially, boys.
Interesting.
Yeah, is this how it was for you at all?
Yes. Outside of my flip phone, because the quality was awful and I was very limited in scope of what I could use as material, I definitely used my imagination for like 95% of it. Or like I'd see like an image and then base that for like what I'd think about.
Yeah, it's definitely how I had to do it for quite a while, because I didn't know how to like access porn at all until I eventually found it on YouTube. Which, boys, I remembered that even once I started like looking for that kind of stuff on YouTube, I hadn't started with like actually finding pornography on there. Instead, I would access different types of material, because, you know, in the earlier days of YouTube, people would constantly throw like sexually explicit things out there just constantly to get people like click on their videos and shit like that. Or like just like,
are you about wait are you about to say you were jerking off to thumbnails?
No, not to thumbnails, fortunately. Okay. Just like this is gonna be a strange transition. So you guys like game theory at all?
Oh god, what is this?
Yeah, I used to, big fan.
So you see, in
what
some
could
of
this possibly be?
in some of good old Matt Pat's earlier videos,
kind of hot, I guess.
Oh, absolutely,
yeah,
dude, that's pretty hot, dude. In some of his earlier videos, let's see if I can find one of them. I think it was the game theory about whether or not Aerith actually died in Final Fantasy VII.
What do you
There was like an image of like Aerith in lingerie or whatever that he put up on screen at one point, and yeah, I definitely went for that one at one point.
Wow. Kind of impressive.
I mean, I get it, man. I get it.
Jerking off to
Right.
a game theory. You are a true gamer. You know that, Nico?
Of course, dude. As everyone knows, I'm the biggest gamer here.
Mm-hmm. Have I ever jerked off
To a game theory
YouTube
video.
Not to game theory. I'm pretty confident saying that. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I recall a time where I was watching a Game Grumps episode and I started masturbating to Susie's voice.
What?
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like I recall that happening.
are you an ASMR guy?
I'm not an ASMR guy, but you know, I was fucking 15 or whatever, you know?
Yeah, Susie was
That
the
was
only woman you knew.
That was the time I dislocated my shoulder at home.
What?
I wasn't
That's why?
masturbating though.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
Okay.
because I was masturbating.
Gotcha, okay. I thought you dislocated your shoulder because of Susie's voice.
No. It's just that it was the same like instance. I was laying on my side on the couch with like with my knee like up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had my elbow propped up on my knee that was in the air. And I went to bring my arm down, and it just popped my shoulder right out.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think I was masturbating. I was definitely getting hard and like rubbing myself over my pants.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
But was Susie even saying anything? She was just like talking normally, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is enough for me.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, you know, I can use my imagination too, Nico. I know you're a virulent anti-Susie fan and you think she's ugly or whatever, but I don't know. She's a big titty goth girl, so
I mean, look,
what am I supposed to do?
I thought she was attractive for a while, but then in their Smash Bros. Ultimate video, I saw that she was like super tatted up and shit, and I was like, no, I don't like that anymore.
What?
Yeah.
You don't think girls with tattoos are hot?
No, I'm not a
really.
big tattoo guy at all. Like
Not even if they're like girly tattoos?
No,
Like they
that's
got like lace sleeves or whatever?
No,
that's like the
gross.
unfortunate thing about like the whole gothic aesthetic. I really dig it, but like at the same time, like a lot of those girls will have like a shitload of piercings and tattoos, or like they won't shave and shit like that, and it's like, well, that's what kills it for me.
What do you guys think about
I can-
piercings? Because I'm not a fan of tattoos either, but piercings are something else.
I'm kind of the opposite of you. Like, I'm cool with tattoo. I don't have like a big preference or non-preference for tattoos. Piercings, it really depends. Once you get like over 3 or 4, that's when I'm like, I don't know. And you know, placement. I'm usually cool with nose, ears, sometimes lips, depending on what they look like.
I've
But,
never seen a
like,
lip piercing before.
if they got those fucking ones in their cheeks, then I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm okay with like a few piercings like in the ear and shit like that, but like anything outside of that, I'm not really into at all.
What about nipple piercings?
No, definitely
You-
not. Absolutely
Really?
not. No,
No, not
I
at
do
all.
not like that whatsoever.
I
This
don't know, it's kind of hot.
I'm the opposite. That's fucking weird as shit to me.
Yeah.
What?
I think
Ridiculous.
literally to me, piercings anywhere outside of the ears are just weird as fuck to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
You guys ever been like in public and you just kind of notice that a girl has her nipples pierced?
I don't think I ever have. No.
Yeah,
Because
no.
like, you know, unless they're wearing like an extra padded bra, it becomes pretty
It
apparent
stands out
immediately.
pretty obvious.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just call me like a simp or whatever, but I just usually don't look at a woman's cleavage typically.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to start looking at massive amounts of tits now just so I can see this in the wild. I have to.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
Yeah.
I have no other choice. I'll have to
Is-
inform them.
Is piercing the nipples just signifying that they're down to fuck?
I
Like,
feel
I
like
don't-
there's no
is
other
there
reason
any
a girl would
purpose for
pierce
piercing
them.
that part of your body and it not being like explicitly sexual?
I don't
It's
think
just
a
'cause
girl
what they
that
want,
pierces their
dude.
nipples would ever be the type of person to not just be down to fuck. I feel like they're doing it for a reason. Like they're doing it on
Right.
like a sexual part of their body. I'm pretty sure they know what's going on.
But see, that's the problem. Every time that like something is obvious, like a girl does something that's obviously just to, like get male attention, and you point it out, they say, "What? No, you're a gross pig."
Yeah, you are a gross
Like
pig,
crop
Tanner.
tops and shit. There's no reason to wear a crop top unless you want guys looking at your stomach.
I mean, what if you just think it's cute looking on you?
Yeah, dude. Just showing
Right.
a little midriff action is totally
But
fine.
cute
Tanner.
to who?
To yourself. I mean, don't you dress yourself up because you think you look good in it? Like,
Yeah,
tons of dudes
I
say they look
grab
really good in like a
random
suit or
items
something.
out of my fucking dresser thing.
Well, ding dong,
I mean,
your opinion's wrong.
Yeah, I think that says more about you than it does about them, Tanner.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that dress the way they like just because they like the way they look. They like to dress themselves up and like match their outfits or whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
that type of person either, but
Yeah, definitely not me.
I definitely see why people want to dress themselves up.
Yeah. I can understand the idea behind it. I'm just, it's not for me.
Yeah. Nipple piercings, though, I don't think there's any reason to do that if you're not just trying to get played. I don't know. I can't think of anything in my head that makes you think you want to do that. It just seems
I mean,
uncomfortable as fuck, right?
I mean, I don't know, like daddy issues or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Daddy?
Maybe
Okay,
some of that.
where do you guys stand on being called daddy during sex?
Not into it.
Yeah, that sounds
Not
weird as hell.
I used to not be into it, then it happened too many times, and now I'm into it. So
Now-
maybe you'll
now
go through
Tanner's-
the same transformation.
Now Tanner's too into it.
Now I'm too nah.
I
I'm
mean,
not too into. I'm the normal amount of into it.
I think that's just like a normal thing that happens when you're exposed to something during sex. Just like, I think that kind of stuff will just have like a psychological effect on you, Like, even if
Fair
you're not
enough.
like, if it's something that's like not, if you're not particularly interested in it, even if it happens like constantly during sex, you're eventually gonna get a little bit of a preference towards it, Like, I know Joe Rogan had talked about how he developed like a foot fetish because a girl he was dating was super into that kind of stuff, and he had just
That's
never really been
really
into it
fucking
before,
funny.
and yeah.
When did he
Yeah.
talk about that?
I don't remember. It was in one of his podcast episodes.
That's really fucking funny.
Yeah, one of his like
You're
thousands.
saying Joe Rogan has a foot fetish?
He had one. I don't think he has one anymore.
How do you lose a fetish?
Interesting.
Like,
I don't know.
you get, like, too
Decrease
disgusted in
exposure to
yourself?
it.
Yeah, I don't really know if that's how that works.
Yeah,
I
feel
don't know what
once
to
you're
tell
into
you. Ask
something,
Joe
can't
Rogan
stop.
about it.
And I'll email him. Yo, Joe, you
Okay.
still got the foot fetish? I got some spicy material for you. Hit me up.
Yeah. Actually, well, I don't know. I kind of want to save that for a later episode. But I guess in the meantime, do either of you have any sort of fetish at all?
I mean, absolutely. If I'm gonna lay them out on a podcast, I don't know about that one.
We've already talked about so much, though.
Yeah, I don't want the 10 people that see this episode to know my deepest, darkest secrets, though.
I don't
Okay,
know. What
that's fair.
even is a fetish, right?
Just something that's
What do you mean? What is a
abnormal.
fetish, Tanner? It's very self-explanatory.
There are some things I find like hot or whatever, but I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
I wouldn't
don't-
say
I
I'm
don't
like
think that's- I don't think
obsessed
that's
with
a
anything
fetish.
to the point where I'm like, this is a fetish to me.
Is
Okay.
liking legs fetish?
No.
Do you say licking legs?
Liking.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. I told that to a female friend at one point. I think we actually talked about this on episode already, but whatever, I'll go over it again. She had like asked like what I'm into or whatever, and I was like, I don't know. I guess legs are hot, and she was like, what? She looked like me like I was a freak.
It's a perfectly normal.
Yeah, I don't
I
get
feel
it.
like most dudes are into legs of some degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What? You're a disgusting pervert. You like legs?
Weirdo.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
What
What did
Armpits,
she say
boys.
she
How about
was
armpits?
into? She's like, I love shit.
No,
I love
she,
eating shit.
I like people pissing right into my mouth.
No, basically, she described her ideal man as like a real rugged, like cowboy type dude. She said she
Right.
likes
But
like
he's
calloused.
also a feminist.
She said she liked like calloused hands and shit like that.
Mhm.
Like the sign of a hard-working man, just that kind of
So
stuff.
not you.
Yeah, exactly, not me.
She was just
she
looking
described the
dead
exact
at you and was
opposite of me.
describing the least like you person imaginable.
Precisely.
Yeah, so imagine yourself inverted.
Their evil Nico be like,
I don't like legs.
oh, I like legs. What? Oh my gosh. What are you, some kind of sick freak. What about all the legless girls out there? You're gonna discriminate against them?
Jackson, would you date someone who, like, doesn't have legs?
Would I date somebody that doesn't have legs?
Yeah, would you date, like, an amputee who doesn't have any legs?
I mean, I wouldn't knock it out of the question, but it definitely would be a significant detractor to my decision of dating them or not.
Okay.
What if she gives birth to a child without arms?
Oh, shit. That's a different question. Figuring I don't want kids, I don't think that'd even matter to me.
There you go. I'd be willing to date a girl without legs.
Yeah. I don't know.
As long as she didn't try and hide it from me, you know? Yeah. All of her Bumble pictures are waist up.
And you meet
I
her,
show
she's
up on the date, she's in a wheelchair, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little sore.
Yeah, I mean, of course. At that point, she's just kind of leading you on, you know?
I'm gonna be like, damn, I thought I was gonna get to lick your legs.
This is why you want to go to places with wheelchair ramps everywhere. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. And I'm on the second floor of my apartments.
Shucks.
Like, listen, I believe in true equality. You're gonna have to get up these stairs by yourself.
Yeah, if you can't make the challenge, you don't deserve me.
Mm-hmm. If you can't handle me at my not helping you up the stairs when you have no legs, then you don't deserve me at my helping you up the stairs because you have no legs. Am I right, guys?
Absolutely.
I feel you, Tanner. I feel you.
That's
Tanner.
good.
Yeah.
On the topic of you like hating women and the way that they dress and calling them sluts or whatever.
I don't. Have I gone that far? I can't say I haven't.
Yeah, calling you were slut shaming women for wearing midriffs or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Not the case, but whatever. I'm just saying midriffs to me are a signifier of like, hey, interact with me.
You're slut shaming. So
yeah, sure. That's what I'm doing.
Do you think that like the dress codes like in high school and shit were like too harsh at all? Because they definitely aimed towards like restricting what like the girls were allowed to wear. Far
well,
more
that's just
than the
because guys just don't wear ridiculous shit. Like what? Like the rules they had for guys was like no gang stuff, no violence, and then like technically all the rules that applied to girls applied to guys too. It's just like
Don't
that
be
shit
naked.
doesn't really matter because guys don't even attempt wearing that stuff.
Yeah.
Like
you
the
know,
fact that like there are less rules for guys because there don't need to be because guys aren't attempting to wear stuff that they would feel need rules. It's like a false equivalency.
Mm-hmm. I never actually thought about that before. That's an interesting thing to think about. Well, yeah, because
I don't know. What were even the rules? Like no spaghetti straps?
Yeah.
I don't even get that one.
Yeah, you like have
honestly.
to have things that cover your shoulders. Like
That seems kind of dumb.
like shorts can only be so long and shit like that.
Let me think. I can understand like minimum length on skirts and shit. You can't have high school girls' asses hanging out or anything, you know.
Yeah.
I can understand like no excessive cleavage rules. Would it be more effective if they pitch these rules? Because usually they're like, oh, don't distract the boys or whatever, and then people are obviously like, that's gonna happen regardless. What if they instead pitch it as your teachers are gonna creep on you if you don't follow these dress code rules?
I think that there have
Do you want your teacher staring at your 16-year-old cleavage or not?
I get.
The answer is probably no, so
Yeah.
cover it up. Would that not be more effective messaging at getting girls to follow dress codes?
I mean,
Potentially.
maybe. It depends on how hot their teacher is.
Well, they have multiple teachers, so like even if they can only think of one that they're like, I don't want that teacher hitting on me,
Gotcha.
then it'd probably work.
Yeah. Like the sort of ugly bastard situation that you've seen so many henty and shit.
Sure.
Yeah. Jackson
Yeah.
knows what I'm talking about. Jackson gets it.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think that those sorts of rules were like put in place for a reason, you know. Back when I was a teenage boy, I was probably one of the reasons I needed those rules because just like
Nico was just ready to rape women if they showed too much skin.
Yeah.
no, just like any exposed skin was like hot, you know. Like shoulders and shit like that. It was just all great. Just any the more skin, the better, basically.
Right.
Is how it was. But hey, that's just my 2 cents about it, you know.
Yeah, Nico going to the pool is very, very dangerous territory.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like, you know, at the pool, it's expected. So, like, it's not, it's not anything special.
Right, okay. It's the forbidden skin that you're into.
Precisely. Yeah. That's why tan lines are so hot, dude.
What?
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 I don't think I've ever considered tan lines hot. That's never.
Yeah,
that's not even something that's ever like
Is that
came to my
a
mind.
fetish for you, Nico? You're into tan lines?
I mean, tan line. I'm not saying that I'll get like sexually aroused by tan lines, but they are definitely hot.
Interesting.
Particularly in like, you know, the sort of like underwear area, because like, ooh, no one else gets to see this, that type thing, you know.
Okay, wow. That was like the most Buffalo Bill way of phrasing that possible.
I'm trying to beat around the bush,
like
man.
that made me internally cringe. I did not like hearing it that way.
Buffalo Bill
professional
is
podcast.
like my icon, okay?
Oh, okay. He's a trans icon. How dare
Yeah.
Oh
It's
boy.
true.
Just kidding. Everyone knows Buffalo Bill wasn't actually trans.
Who's
That's not
Buffalo
true,
Bill?
From Silence of the Lambs, Jackson.
What is
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs?
What? It's a very famous movie.
Shucks,
To be
I've-
fair, Dylan didn't know what Silence of the Lambs was either.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a famous horror movie, you know. It's a real psychological thriller there.
see.
It's not a horror movie.
Psychological thriller.
Sure.
I'm gonna
It
go-
was
is-
on that list of psychological thrillers we looked
Yeah.
up.
It definitely has horrific imagery in it, so
Sure. Like what?
I'd say it's a horror movie.
What horrific imagery? I don't remember any.
The butterfly.
The butterfly.
Butterflies are scary. Didn't you watch SpongeBob back in the day, Tanner?
There was that guy that threw his semen at someone.
Yeah, precisely. That was a pretty horrific scene, Tanner. It scared me.
Kind of funny though.
A little bit, a little bit kind of funny. Not too much, but it was all right.
You ever thrown your semen at anyone?
No, I have not, Tanner. Have you?
Can't say that I have. What about you, Jackson?
Absolutely not. Not in the cards.
Damn. Jackson, how's dating life been for you? Also, Tanner, how's dating life been for you?
2-person answer. I mean, I have literally put in 0 effort whatsoever. The only reason it's happening for me right now is because it pretty much walked into my fucking hands.
That's the best kind of dating life, honestly.
How tall is she?
Very
5'4".
short.
Interesting.
I don't know exactly how much. I haven't taken out the measure yet, but
Give me fucking race. What do you got?
Korean.
God damn, Jackson's hit the mother load.
Short Korean
Jackson's
girl.
done it. We gotta
He
get
did
the
it.
streamers flowing in here. Get the trumpets blaring. We did it, boys.
He did it.
How about
How
you,
long
Tanner?
ago did you meet her? Where'd you meet her on?
So I know her in high school. We were pretty decent friends in high school, and then we just...
Wait, would we have known her? Wait,
I mean, I
fucking
know-
second.
who she
Nico
is.
definitely knows her. I don't know
Yeah.
if you do, because you were in a... I don't think you had any class with her.
I can only think of one Korean girl.
Tanner, don't say her name, by the way. If you want
Right,
to guess,
yeah.
like type it in
Yeah.
the chat or something.
Oh, sure, I'll type in the chat.
Yeah, go for it. But,
I have a feeling wait. No, I think who I'm thinking of does go to OSU.
no, she went to U of O.
Oh.
Not
Oh
her.
no,
though.
definitely
not
not
right, is
her.
it? No,
I,
okay.
I, had,
Not her.
I had a huge crush on her though.
Really?
Back in middle school, I did because
She's
I had a
kind of
crush.
rude.
Is she okay? I had a huge crush on like every girl who I was friends with in middle school because just any girl who interacted with me was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so like you know, that's just kind of how
But
it was
not
for me.
anymore.
I
I thought she was cute, but like she's a rude person. And I
she
think
may have just
she's adopted, like, I saw her Twitter a couple times, and she's adopted like this hardcore anti-men feminist persona.
Yeah. No, I saw
So-
her on Facebook, and I was like, okay, that's what she turned into.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
That's unfortunate. She was always so kind to me back in the day.
Yeah,
She was,
well.
I had a bunch of classes with her for like CS. She was an interesting
Me too.
person.
So it's not that I guess
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. I can't think of any other Koreans.
Yeah, she was in She was in band. That's where I mostly knew her from. And then I had like a single class with Nico and her together, where we all sat in the same place. Or actually two. I think we were in like two lit classes together.
Yeah, I believe so.
But
it was a grand old time. I enjoyed it.
But yeah, we hung out a lot in high school. Stopped talking in college because we just went to different colleges and we weren't like dating or anything then.
Right.
And then she came to where I work with her parents one day, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's her." But I didn't like know 100% because she lost a decent amount of weight, so she looked pretty different. And then like 2 or 3 weeks later or something, she comes with her parents again. I'm like, "Oh shit, that's her again." And I ID'd her, and I was like, "Okay, it's actually her." And then I added her on Facebook, and here we are.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Facebook actually did something for someone?
Yeah.
It
Crazy.
did. I still have a fucking Lenny face profile picture from like 10 years ago.
Let's go.
Wait. You got her ID to sell her alcohol?
Correct.
And then you took her name from her ID and looked her up on Facebook.
Well, I mean, I already
who she was.
I already knew her name. I was just like confirming I actually
It's not
knew.
like she was some random bar patron who he like got the ID from and looked her up.
I don't know, maybe you didn't know her last name before.
No, I did.
It's a great story to tell your kids.
Right. The kids that Jackson stated he does not want.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker. If a girl wants kids, hell no, see ya. Let's end
she's
it before
Korean,
it gets
so
serious.
her parents want her to have kids.
Oh, absolutely.
What about you, Tanner? How's your old dating life been going?
Not ideal. Not
Yeah.
going great. Possibly improving in the future. Let's see. I think I already talked about this one girl. I've gone on a couple dates with her, but like her work schedule and mine just never match up. So
Gotcha.
like we're into each other, but it just doesn't really work out, you know. Then a coworker of mine, who's a real cutie. 2 weeks ago, I've been doing like board game nights with my coworkers.
Yeah.
We did a game night with her, and it was fun. We played some board games, and then we head over to my other coworker's house, and he made some spaghetti for us. And she had this just massive, dramatic breakup with her girlfriend over the phone.
Nice. Very cool.
Which, it was kind of fun, though, you know? Sometimes that's fun to just be there and witness, you know?
Yeah.
And, so yeah, she broke up with her girlfriend, and then just, like, kind of since then, she's been, like, a little flirty with me.
Okay.
And she was texting me a bit, and she's like, you're awesome. And then, like, I was the first person she told when she was like, it's over. I'm like,
I see.
I might got shot here, maybe.
Yeah, maybe with the Circle K girl, you know? Maybe?
Yeah, Circle K girl. Yeah, she's real cute. She's, half white, half Mexican. She's got, like, that sort of curly-ish black hair. She's got, like, Nico's hair, but, like, on a woman in long.
Of course your ideal woman would just be a female version of me, Tanner. I knew it.
Yeah, of course it would. I mean, she's very, very skinny like you, too, so, like, you're much darker skinned than her, though. She's very white.
All the boxes are being checked here.
Exactly.
Patent sweat from my head right here.
She's got more arm hair than you. But honestly, arm hair, personally, I'm kind of into arm hair on women.
Personally, arm hair kind of hot, guys.
Listen, if you guys are anti-arm hair, that means you're racist against Middle Easterners, Eastern Europeans.
Yep,
and maybe a handful of Latin American women.
Well, there you go. You're not wrong.
I hate Tanner. It's fine. I'm into exposed skin. You're into arm hair. What can we say? We're all.
It's not like fucking your uncle amount. It's
Jackson
it's
is
just
into,
noticeable.
Jackson's into some unspeakable, fucked up things that he refuses to talk about. So we can only use our imaginations as to what that is.
Yeah, you guys are probably going 10 steps deeper than I actually am, but
Jackson's into like some Guro or some shit.
Yeah, I love seeing people fucking die.
I think it was fucking 2 weeks ago, Nico, you said something was happening. You got dates yet? You got a girlfriend? What's happening?
Oh yeah, so yeah, the Jackson no. Yeah, so the journey of finding a boyfriend-free girl has been one that is that I've been having trouble with as of late, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, because like like various dating apps will have like these features where it's like, oh, you can find like other people who like share interests and shit like that. Like you can look up specifically gamers and stuff like that. And I was like, ooh, I guess it might be kind of cool to like find a gamer girl. That'd be rad, I guess. And they're just all ugly, each and every one of them.
They're all fat.
Well,
I don't know what the deal is.
Ones. They exist.
Well, that's the thing, Tanner. That's the problem. I do know some very attractive gamer girls, but they're all taken, or they have other issues that I wouldn't want to date them for. So that's basically a fluke. I just can't pursue that.
Maybe you need to lower your standards, Nico.
I refuse. That has been something that I have thought about as I've been trying these various dating apps. It's like, okay, maybe my standards are a bit too high. Maybe I should be like lowering them just a tad bit. I could probably get some more matches if I do that. You want to know what it really is? What's that, Tanner? What's that?
You don't need to lower your... You're a good enough looking guy that you can have decently high standards. What you need to do is probably... in another year or two, you need to move to like a big city for like just a couple years to meet someone, and then you can move back to a small town. Like, this isn't even a joke. That's probably like, if you want an attractive partner who's way into the same things as you, that's probably what you need to do, because
there's just not enough people.
You're gonna have a hard time meeting like someone who matches exactly what you want in fucking McMinnville, Oregon.
Well, that's the thing, Tanner. I do expand these searches to encompass like 40 miles or whatever, so...
You get in the Portland area.
40 miles still doesn't even reach Portland or Salem.
It absolutely does. What are you talking about?
It's like the outskirts.
No, it definitely reaches over
Portland
to Salem,
is exactly 42 miles. The outskirts of Portland is 42 miles from McMinnville.
I feel like I can set my location to like 20 miles and I still get people from fucking Portland in my searches.
By the way, I've swiped literally everyone on Tinder and it's now matching me with people hundreds of miles away.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've gone through every single woman on Tinder, basically.
Everybody in the greater Texas area.
Exactly. So, that's cool. Or whatever.
However, Tanner. Before you so rudely cut me off, I refuse to lower my standards, okay? I know what I'm worth. I know that I can get someone who matches my... okay, I don't know where to go from there. But yeah, I eventually was able to find somebody, and they're pretty cool, not gonna lie. So, like, I've been on a couple dates or so. Might go on more. We'll see.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll see.
What were the dates?
Brunch, and then... There was also
That's solid.
this.
Women love brunch.
Exactly, women just fucking love brunch, bro.
They go crazy for
personally, I also love brunch, so it works out for me. And then we also
Are you sure you're not gay, Nico? Love
Tanner,
brunch, hate men.
Look, Tanner, I just really enjoy. Wait, well, why hate men would? I just really enjoy some nice breakfast food. I enjoy eating some Belgian waffles and shit. It's a grand old time.
I'm more of a Lithuanian waffle man myself.
We also went to like a boba tea place. I've never had boba tea before, so I gave it a shot. It was alright. Not a big tea guy.
They go crazy for that. It's ridiculous.
Boba tea is sick if you're not eating the fucking tapioca. That shit tastes nasty to me.
So boba tea is nice if you're not doing the boba part.
Yes, exactly. I just like milk tea.
Yeah, just drink some of that creamy tea and you're all good.
Creamy tea was my nickname in high school.
Oh god.
Yeah.
God. What's she look like, Nico?
What does she look like? She I mean, I don't have any pictures of her that I can send you.
I have one. Here we go.
There you go. Send us some, Jackson. Yeah, that looks about
she's
right.
very handsome.
She was a very handsome woman, I'd say. Yeah, basically like that, I'd say.
Is this a real guy, or he's CG, right? This
No.
is like a fake person?
Yeah, so the whole story behind this like Giga Chad dude is like, this is some girl's boyfriend, and she made like a whole art book of just like photos of him where she like just heavily photoshopped him to being like the ideal male figure or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
completely
Yeah, he's
fake.
got like 12 abs there.
Yeah, that's literally not.
It's not impossible to hit that level, but
I thought
he's also like 6'7" or something.
The dude's a fucking unit.
I will say, Giga Chad, not great hair.
No, not
It
really.
could be better. It's a little
The
thin, it
slicked
looks
back
like.
look is not a thing today.
And it doesn't work with his beard too. It just looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if he also like slicked back his beard, it'd look a little better.
Yeah.
That.
It's just like slicked back hair on every side of his head.
It like loops around his neck.
Yeah.
It looked pretty cool, dude.
He's got like fucking handles on the back of his head.
Anyway, what does she look like, Nico?
Just like Giga Chad, bro. I mean, I don't know, dude. She looks like your attractive basic white girl, you know.
There you go.
You know, got the brunette hair because I'm into them brunettes. What can I say, man?
I can't believe you keep taking away my race as women. Fucking piece of shit.
Oh my god.
You're polluting my gene pool.
Tanner, you just said that you're into a Mexican girl.
I never. Well,
You
half
blunted.
Mexican.
None
I've
of us.
also said I'm really into black women, so like.
Yeah.
None of us are dating in a race.
But
What
you
the
know,
fuck?
I'm white, so I'm allowed to colonize.
Well, we're all just very racially diverse individuals here. What can we say?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't judge.
2 white people and 1 half Spanish person, which some people say still makes them 100% white. We're so diverse.
We're attracted to racially diverse people. What can we say?
There you go.
That's the beauty of Funny Bros Industries.
Jax, you got any race hang-ups with dating?
Any race hangups?
Yeah, there are any people who are like, oh, I refuse to date them.
Some girls wearing a hijab, that is immediately a no-go for me.
Really?
That is understandable, I'd say.
Mostly because I feel like if they're wearing that type of thing, they probably are way too into their religion, and I am not gonna like them as a person.
I think, honestly, in the United States at least, I feel like 80% of them, it's not a religious thing. It's just like a cultural thing.
Yeah, still
Like,
not
how
very
many
into them.
practicing Muslims are there actually in the United States?
At least 2.
Probably, yeah.
I
Well,
did
there
have
were 8, and then they got in a plane crash or something.
Shit, you're right.
I did have a Muslim girl in one of my classes. Well, actually, quite a few of my classes back in university.
Right, but was she Muslim, or was it just like
No,
that's something her culture does for her?
No, yeah, she was Muslim. Yeah, and I don't know. She wasn't great. She was pretty lazy, honestly. She didn't really do any of her work.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But the Arabic people are so industrious or something. They invented math, don't you know?
Oh shit, they did. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Congrats.
they did. I don't know.
I think they invented astrology or something. Not astrology. What's the real one? Astronomy.
Yeah, there you go.
They figured that all out or something.
If you guys see some girl talking about astrology shit in her Tinder bio or whatever, is that an immediate deal breaker for you?
Oh, absolutely.
I so want it to be, but there's so many of them now.
It's actually insane.
That
Or like
and zodiac signs. It's
or-
ridiculous.
girls think that they're fucking witches now too, which is kind of
It's
interesting.
it's absurd. And they're also the same like follow the science people.
Yeah.
It's really funny because I was on. There's a subreddit on Reddit, obviously, where it's called like witches against patriarchy, and I
Yeah.
thought it was a joke subreddit, and then
No,
I
no,
dug in and was like,
no,
wait,
no,
they're
no,
not
no, no.
fucking joking. They all
There was
think
a girl
they're
that said
actually witches.
she astral projected herself and fought Allah.
Yes.
Oh my god, she's
However,
too strong.
Alla was
though.
too powerful.
Yeah.
She needed more witches to help her.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
These people are insane, and they love saying shit like Wicca has been around longer than Christianity or like whatever. It's like not the version you're doing. Like sure, people have like I don't know worshipped trees and shit in the past, but like this is something else you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that is one thing that confuses me when people are like so vehemently against like Christianity and shit. And they're like, why the fuck do you believe that shit, dude? And then they go out and they're like, yeah, I kind of worship the moon. It's pretty cool.
Right. I don't date Aquariuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me at fucking at Circle K. I was like, I was on the register. I was helping some girls out. And they were like, what zodiac sign are you? I was like, Pisces. And one girl's like, ew. I'm like, what?
Pisces? Get out of here, trash.
What?
You're fucking fish.
See, my zodiac sign is how I know it's all bullshit because Pisces are like supposed to be emotional and whatever.
I like that. Have you guys seen the one like Twitter joke thread where it's like a dude that basically like says his astral theme or whatever the fuck it is, and a girl is like, that's totally what this type of dude would do, and he's like, no bitch, I'm this, and it's actually.
Yeah.
There you go. Got him.
No, bitch, I'm actually a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, a Scorpio would totally
Lying
do
about
that.
their zodiac sign is totally what a Scorpio would do.
It's like, no, dumbass, I'm actually this instead.
Guess what, bitch? I'm actually an Aries!
You know what the hell you're talking about?
Yes, I have seen that, Jackson. I know what you're talking about, my boy.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Quite enjoyable, to be perfectly honest.
Is there anything like that we do buy into, though?
What's guy astrology?
Yeah, well, I don't know what
what
sports team you're into.
It's like JRE?
That's the Joe Rogan experience, yeah, sure.
Is that guy astrology?
I don't think it is, Tanner.
You guys
no.
know about financial analysis? Reading
What crypto
graphs?
are you into, guys?
There you go. Crypto is guy astrology.
Bro, you're still on
It all makes sense now.
Dogecoin? Get out of here with that kitty shit.
We got anything else left on our sex list, Nico?
Let's see here. The sex list. Not that I'm seeing. Any burning questions you have about sex, Tanner?
Fucking, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
ask
feel
the
like I know
experts.
everything there is to know at this point.
I mean, about, like, particularly Jackson and I.
There's not really much to ask you guys. I'm gonna be honest. You haven't really done enough to be worth asking about.
That's pretty fair. Gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
I don't
so. I guess. Jackson, do you have any questions about Tanner's sexual life?
There we go.
Mm,
I feel like I'm so upfront about this that any possible questions have already been established.
that's exactly what I'm facing right now. I can't think of fucking anything.
Oh, would you guys go out with NBs?
What the fuck is an NB, Tanner?
Non-binary.
Oh,
I would argue that most of them are not my type because of the way they present themselves.
Yeah.
So probably
Can you
not.
handle they them pussy?
like, I guess if they're cool, then sure. But like, I have a feeling that they're not gonna mesh well with my personality, unfortunately.
I kind of
Yeah.
disagree. I think NBs are kind of all over the place in terms of what they're like.
I feel like
Yeah.
every
Like,
single person I've ever seen that identifies as non-binary always looks the exact same to me.
Mm.
They all have the
I lost
fucking
my
short
vaginal
haircut.
virginity to an NB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How's that experience, Tanner?
it was fun. I don't know.
Cool.
It was cool. I liked them. We went on a couple dates. They were very femme presenting. Like they wore skirts and shit.
Gotcha.
They were wearing cat knee-high socks.
Oh god.
So you know I was digging it.
Yeah, of course. Are you sure this person was over the age of 18?
I mean, I'm not like checking IDs or nothing, but I'll say yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Do I need to start checking IDs?
Uh,
What can I do?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, give me that idea and then drop in pants girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I
What
guess
is the
like
solution here? It's see there's another anti-woman thing. I'm like, because like younger girls are into older guys, and so some high school girls will just go out and have sex with men, but and fucking like get them thrown in prison.
Oh yeah, one of my coworkers was like that. Back at the old Jimmy John's. She was a huge slut. To be perfectly honest, and she would constantly sleep with like college dudes, even though she was like 16 or 17.
What the fuck? That's like literally not okay.
Yeah, and at one point,
that like actually pisses me off so much.
yeah, at one point, one of those college guys ended up actually working with us, and when he found out, he was fucking pissed.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
finding
literally
out a girl
ruined my
has put
fucking
you
life.
at risk for literally having your life destroyed is it's a pretty angering experience, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, I found her on like several dating apps now as well, so that's been fun.
I love all the
Is she
girls on
hot at
dating.
least? I'm just kidding.
Yo, real actual deal breaker on dating apps is when they have a fake age, which means they're definitely using it prior to being 18,
Yeah.
which is
Oh, yeah.
a very big red flag to me.
Yeah, massive red flag, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that-
actually the guy's responsibility to respect age of consent laws.
Like, what?
I don't have to worry about that at all. What can we say, Tanner? They're just young and dumb. Make some poor decisions. That's all. They'll learn from
I don't
it.
know if the statute of limitations is up on this, but like honestly, I don't think they can get me for it anyway. But yeah, that literally happened to me. A girl lied about her age, and I had sex with someone under 18.
Yeah. Fortunately, you live in Oregon, so it didn't actually help you whatsoever.
Yeah, no. Not great.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
It's big sad.
She was 17 and 51 weeks, but also, like, the law doesn't give a shit, so, like... And
Yeah,
frankly, neither do I.
Even if it's like an hour beforehand, you're fucked, my guy.
Yeah. But hey, I'm in Texas now, and the age of consent is 17 here.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was 16 there.
Nah.
I'm gonna be honest, I totally forgot that different states in the U.S. had different age of consent.
Oh,
Yeah. In Oregon, it's
absolutely, my
18. Well, yeah. Fucking, like, what the fuck?
It is quite odd that it is different between states.
She revealed it in the worst way, too. Like, because, like, a week later...
Oh, it's my birthday, by the way.
No. She didn't even tell me that. Like, a week later, at night, she texts me. She's like, hey, I got something kind of big to tell you, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I'm like, okay, what? Okay. And then I wake up the next morning, I open up Snapchat, and it's like, hey, it's this person's birthday. And, you know, I'm not stupid, so I put it together immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, really? Wow.
I didn't want to tell you myself. I just let Snapchat do it.
Yeah, pretty much. And then she, like, didn't talk to me for a day. And, like, see, that's something that also infuriates me about women. If they do something wrong and you're mad at them, they'll refuse to talk to you.
I don't know if that's necessarily a woman problem, but...
It's a woman
pussy-ass bitch problem.
Pussy
exactly.
ass bitch.
On that thread, last question from me.
Yes.
So if you're like on the border of two states, right? Like you live pretty close to like the right side of Oregon, maybe, and the state over is age of consent like 17. Can you literally just like drive like your 17-year-old girl to the other state, fuck her in a hotel over there, and then go back and it's legal?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess maybe. I know that like Washington, I'm pretty sure they're 16, so we're right next to each other, so it's a pretty big difference right there of 2 years.
Here we go. I'm picking up high school girls and bringing them to Washington.
There
Yeah,
you
to
go.
get my sex dungeon built over there.
Crazy. You heard it here, FBI.
Yeah, you literally heard it here, FBI.
What was
You
that?
fool. We are the FBI.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. Do we have any more topics of discussion here at all? No?
I don't
None.
think so. I don't know. Do you got anything? I can't think of a thing.
No, none that I can think of at all.
I got brain fog right now. Y'all interrupted me as I was on my way to the grocery store after the gym.
I thought you literally
Well,
just like
that's,
dropped what you're doing at the gym and immediately got in your car. Like you're like bench
Yeah,
pressing
Nico
and you're like,
texted
oh
me
shit.
right as I walked out of the gym.
That's convenient time.
Perfect. Typical Tanner, always forgetting when we're scheduling things.
How long ago did we make that plan?
I think yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I think my big problem is I work a lot of shifts at work where, like, it crosses over midnight. So it sometimes makes it hard to keep track of what day it is, you know?
Oh, I totally feel that.
Yeah, it's
You're
okay,
lucky I
Tanner.
actually woke up before. Like, yesterday, I went to bed at the same time I did last night. And I slept for 12 hours. Today,
Nice.
I only slept for, like, 7.
That's what I like to hear. I think I slept for like 6 hours tonight. Because I was up late reading the old One Piece. Gotta get through it at some point, you know. Eventually.
How far are you?
I'm currently on the Skypia arc.
Wow.
Yeah. The entire thing is like leading up to a big punchline that I'm already aware of, unfortunately, that I've been spoiled on.
Hold on a second. This is post-squap shit. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Subscribe to the Patreon or something.
Yeah,
and
bye-bye.
we'll read your
Yay,
name. You
bye.
can we'll read your name and you can make your name anything. Literally, I'll say the N-word if you want me to.
He'll do it. I'll do it too. Except I
Bye.
will take out the hard R.
Yeah, bye.